Now back to Inside Real Estate. Here's Mike the Realtor.
Hey, folks, we are back. InsideRealEstateRadio.com is the website, InsideRealEstateRadio.com. Time for a mortgage segment and real estate segment with Terri Waggonner over at Supreme Lending. And, of course, her website is TerriWaggonner.com, TerriWaggonner.com. You can fill out a loan application right there for all your mortgage needs, including refi, Texas cash out, new purchase. How are we doing?
Good. How are you, Mike?
I'm good.
There's some cool stuff on that website, too. There's mortgage calculator.
Yep.
That is an awesome thing to use without having to to pick up the phone. A lot of people just want to do their own shopping on their own time and in their own manner, and they have lots of tools on that website.
That's right. And lots of good information. You know, Terri brings us great info every single week and shows her expertise weekly, how much she's head and shoulders above all the other folks here in DFW. But, of course, nothing beats just giving her a call on the phone.
Right. I love talking to people.
Yeah. You know, and you can get great info on the website, but, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you get so much more information from a person, and then you figure out, you know, hey, we get along, you know, Terri's great, you know, she's not only extremely knowledgeable of what she does, she's a great person.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
You are. So just call and talk to her.
Well, and I like, you know, and a lot of people that I talk to on a weekly basis, they may not be ready to buy right now.
Yeah.
I had that come up a lot this week where we just had conversations, provided them with some information because they want to buy 6 months down the road.
Right.
I like to talk to those people too, because there is preparation that needs to go into your home purchase.
Mm-hmm.
It is not, in most cases, a 1 week process. You know, you have to plan. You have to maybe fix some things on credit. Maybe, you know, there's just planning that goes into this process. So if you are planning on purchasing in the next year, I'm happy to still talk to you.
Yeah, and it's good for people to get information and accurate information
right
up front, because, you know, people make decisions based on information that they get. And a lot of times they get bad information from some random loan officer or some random website, and then they make plans, you know, with their leases, you know,
right.
If they're selling their house, whatever. Maybe they do things with their credit they shouldn't do, which are, you know, counterintuitive.
Right.
So just talk to Terri, bottom line.
Okay.
What do we got?
Well, today I thought I'd talk about jumbo loans. We haven't talked about those in a long time.
Very good.
And Supreme Lending has some awesome jumbo products. Jumbo, for those that don't know, we'll break it down for them.
It's a big loan.
It's a big loan. Duh. No, a jumbo loan is anything that is not in the conforming loan limits. Conforming loan limits is $417,000 or less. So if you have a loan amount of $417,001, then you are a jumbo. Okay? So, and you know, I kind of try to think outside the box sometimes too, because jumbo pricing, and we won't get into pricing here, but jumbo pricing is a little different than your conforming loan. So you're going to pay a little higher of an interest rate on a jumbo loan than not a jumbo loan. So there are combo loans where you have a second lien. So if there's ever an instance where we can, instead of doing a jumbo loan, can do maybe a second lien, that's typically going to be a better product for you. But we'll explore all the possibilities.
Right.
But if you are a jumbo loan, we have those products as well.
Yeah, and the jumbos are just, you know, more risk for the lender at the end of the day.
Right.
If they do have to be foreclosed on, generally the higher end properties are going to sit longer on the market.
Exactly.
So that's why you get a little bit higher interest rate there.
Right. And there's and we do things a little differently on those loans. They take a little longer. If you are a conforming loan, you know, we can probably get your loan done in 3 weeks or less. But on a jumbo loan, it's going to take us a little longer. We're probably going to need about 45 days, possibly up to 60 days. Because in most instances, we have to send those out. We have delegated jumbo loans and non-delegated jumbo loans. So delegated means we underwrite it in-house. Non-delegated means it's got to go outside our office to be underwritten. Those take a little bit longer because they're a little more strenuous. Like we were saying, there's more risk, obviously.
Sure.
So, but we have products that we underwrite in-house, and then we have some that we don't.
Okay.
We have a jumbo product that we can do with just 10% down and no MI.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people didn't know about that.
Right. So, and that's a delegated product. We underwrite that.
You do it in-house.
In-house. But you're going to, there are going to be extras. We're going to probably need a couple of appraisals instead of just one appraisal. So there are some idiosyncrasies that we have on each loan product. We have a total of 9 different jumbo products that we can choose from. So no matter what your situation is, we most likely have a product that will fit it.
Okay.
We've got one product that you can, now this is weird, that you can have as low as a 661, not a 660, but a 661 credit score.
You better have that extra point.
Yeah, that's right. You better get that extra point. But if you don't have it, I can help you get it.
That's right.
We can go up to $2 million on a loan product. So no matter what your range is. Now we don't do those super jumbo. I have never found a loan product that fit those. I don't know how those people buy their houses. I guess they pay cash. I don't know. But we can go down to a 661 on credit score. We can go up to $2 million property loan amount, and we can do as little as 10% down with no MI. So different loan products that we can do. Again, on some of the products, we're going to need possibly 2 appraisals. On most products, we're going to need quite a bit of reserves. But, Mike, if you're buying a home that's a jumbo pricing, you should probably have some money in the bank anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I think, what maybe a lot of folks in this zone also need is some flexibility, because so many times they want to try to find that house before their house is even on the market.
Right.
And if you're going and buying a house that's going to be a jumbo, and you maybe selling one that's maybe borderline jumbo,
right,
that you're upgrading from, can we get that loan pushed out, that first payment pushed out, maybe 3 months for them in some cases? I know I've seen in the smaller loans maybe pushing it out to 2 months.
Yeah.
What about 3 months?
I think probably 2.
Two max.
Maybe what we can do. And there's also some restrictions too on first-time home buyers, because you can do it. You can do a primary. You can do it as your second home, and there are some products for investment properties that you can do in the jumbo arena. But some of them are going to be restricted to if first-time home buyers.
Okay.
And you're not going to be able to do an investment as a first-time home buyer on a jumbo loan.
Right.
So there's some restrictions there as well.
Okay. Well,
debt ratios can't go above 43%.
Okay.
But again, a lot of this is just kind of common sense underwriting.
Right.
You don't need to have a 50% debt to income ratio and be buying a jumbo property.
Probably not.
Right. But a lot of times when you're looking at this, again, goes back to the documentation. So a good portion of people that are buying jumbo loans are self-employed. So their cash flow on their tax returns may not be true representation of what their real cash flow is.
Right, not matching up.
So we have to use what's on those tax returns. We have to provide profit and loss statements and balance sheets.
They might go with the Donald Trump method of paying
right.
paying taxes, which, as he said, is smart, and I don't fault him for that. And most business owners do the exact same thing.
Sure. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
but again, we have to, like with any loan type, not just the jumbo, with any loan type, we need to see those documentations and take a look at everything before you go out and put a contract on a home. So
especially in the jumbo zone.
Let's take a look at those. Let's make sure everything fits. Let's make sure all of our T's are crossed and our I's are dotted, because you don't want to put a contract on a jumbo loan, have lots of earnest money out there, and come to find out, then you send me your tax returns and you wrote everything off and the income isn't what we thought it was.
Exactly. Very good. Well, we're running a little short on time this time. We can pick up a little more jumbo talk next go round. Folks, we've been talking with Terri Waggonner over at Supreme Lending. Hey, for all of your mortgage, finance, refinance, Texas cash out needs, you want to give Terri a call. Go to her website first, terriwaggoner.com, and you can catch up with her. Folks, we'll be back in a few.